beautiful Scorpios, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for November 2021. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Now, recently I felt the energy of the collective is quite low and unmotivated. So I was trying to find ways of trying to inspire you all, raise vibrations, and do it in a short sort of video because these videos tend to be a little bit longer. So I decided to migrate to TikTok for a while. Of course, I'll still be here on YouTube as well as usual, but I'm going to upload short, sharp videos, 60 seconds long, to inspire. There's going to be nature, quotes there, but also like pick a card or card of the day, inspirational things to help along your journey to raise the collective's vibrations. Again, it will be free. No money, e-gifts, donations. So if you're on TikTok, please check out the link below. I've put a link there to my TikTok because apparently there's another Baba Jolie out there. If you're not on TikTok, of course, give it a wide berth. It may not be your thing. So I'm just going to cleanse your space hourly. So please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. And let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, happy birthday and welcome to your season. Now, you probably already had a birthday if you're in October, of course, but throughout November as well, all those Scorpios who have a birthday to come, happy birthday. It is an incredible time of year, and of course, hang on in there because it is a time that's going to get quite bumpy. Also, I would say it's a pretty wild ride for you in November. Now, I'm going to get your overall energy, of course, but we have that super new moon in Scorpio. Carnal desire, passion, anything that's been hidden coming to the surface. People sort of confessing how they feel, revelations. Also, your psychic bonds will deepen with those that you feel connected to the most. But of course, passion, passion, passion. Awakenings, a wild ride, as I said there. Now, of course, we also have a full moon eclipse in Taurus, which focuses on money, but also on abundance. Sudden turnarounds, things that you were hoping to happen, just turn out for the positive. Also, Mars is in Scorpio on Halloween. You do the math on that one. The veil between worlds is going to be thinnest, so expect a lot of sort of downloads from the ancestors, a lot of signs, shall we say. I would say you're going to get the biggest hit of sort of psychic downloads on the 31st, okay? That will really help you throughout the month as well. Now, your first card, I am not surprised, is a Wheel of Fortune, okay? It's almost like they're finding it hard to give me a card after that, so let's see what's happening for you. Okay, we got the Sun card. Oh my gosh, is this going to be a positive sort of energy reading for you, my beautiful Scorpio? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please give an overall outcome for my beautiful Scorpio? Okay, we got the Star card. Huge awakening for you. I mean, it is going to be bright, 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 bright in November. Now, your first house is, of course, activated, the house of self. That happens on that super new moon in your sign, okay? Cardinal desires, passion, as I said, anything elusive or hidden coming to the surface, really exploring it and plunging to the depths of your personal truth. You may be looking and focusing on self, as in identity, but also self-expression, your image. You may think about changing part of yourself that you have been meaning to for a long time, like, for example, hair or getting new makeup or new clothes or things like that. But I feel like transformation, rebirth is very important for you with that first house being activated. Also, your 7th house, when it comes to that full moon eclipse in Taurus, is activated, which is passion, lovers, Exes coming back, magnetized towards you. You're like, oh no, not again. Okay, so I feel definitely there's a pull from the past coming, but it's only to allow you to bring closure to that past, okay? Also, business partnerships are started for you. Competition, good competition and bad competition, of course, but it's about flushing out opportunities and bringing radical transformation for the positive for your sign. Now, Wheel of Fortune, this is your protagonist energy. Destiny is on your side. You're turning something around. Fate, fortune actually brings a lucky break here. This is good karma. So Wheel of Fortune, in a more grounded sense, is the wheel of life. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, but Scorpio, in your season, you're on the up, okay? So I feel like if you're taking a gamble on something, whether it's telling someone how you feel, which is not typical for your sign, whether you are opening up to new opportunities in career, or you're, opening yourself up a little bit more in terms of, taking a gamble on something or a risk on something, exposing yourself a little bit more than usual so that people don't misconstrue you or get the wrong idea about you. I feel like it's going to go really well, okay? I also feel like something you've been working really hard on is going to bring a major lucky break here. And if you've been out of work, for example, or you've lost your job, I feel like there's a huge turning point here which brings a lot of success. So a job coming your way or something that's fated, destined for you. As you can see, the snake appears. Now, a lot of people go, oh my gosh, a snake, it is something that is negative, but it's actually regenerative, which is what your sign means. It's about going round and round circles and spirit airlifting you out of a situation where you felt like you've been banging your head against a brick wall and getting nowhere. Finally, you're getting a lucky break, okay? That snake means rebirth, regeneration, transformation. So I feel like you're really being guided by spirit, and the Halloween is actually going to be very, very important for you, okay? Not just in terms of the whole sort of pagan feast, if you celebrate it, or that trick-or-treat kind of thing, or dressing up, having a party, all of those things, but in terms of messages, you're going to get a lot. So listen to the whispers, Scorpio. If anything intuitive comes up, I feel like your guides are actually almost helping you go down an alternative route that brings real positive transformation. Okay, so that Wheel of Fortune, really, really positive there. Now, the resistance position is a Sun card. So I feel like something you've been waiting on, something that you've been trying to find happiness, because I feel like sometimes, well, the energy they're giving me is almost like you're on this hamster's wheel. You're just going and going and you're going. You're like, am I happy yet? Am I happy yet? Am I happy yet? I feel like you are actually trying really hard to achieve something, and it feels like sometimes that you're stuck in the mud, like you're not achieving what you're hoping for. It's almost like no matter how far you progress, it really feels like you're not sure if you've reached the goal or you've reached attainment or something like that. So I feel with the Sun card in this position, I feel like there's something here that's temporarily blocked from you or temporarily suspended. I feel like it's causing you sometimes to feel a little bit negative or feel a little bit depressed or down, because you feel like you're putting so much hard work into something that you cannot see why the progress is not shifting, okay? But there's going to be a major transformation, as I said, for the positive. It's almost like the sorrow or the anxiety you've been feeling, or maybe you've been feeling defeated recently, because collectively, as I said, that energy has been feeling quite low or unmotivated. I feel like you're going to have a turning point. This is your challenge for the month, to remain positive and know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and there definitely is. I mean, the unified energy is a star. So I feel like, I don't even want to say if you've got a placement in Leo, because I always say it, but they had the star card in the same position. So some sort of recognition or spotlight. So if you do have a placement in Leo somewhere in your chart, there's definitely, or Aquarius even as well. I feel like there's a definite positive outcome that sees you fated to be recognized for a job well done, or appreciated for something that you've done really well, and seen. I feel like you're being seen, which, Scorpio, is not a typical energy that you like to be in. You're the power behind the throne. You're the person who works all your magic in the shadows. You don't talk about what you're doing. You just let your work speak for itself, or you sort of like you know, you become successful, but you don't brag about it. You know, that's the kind of energy you tend to be in. But I feel like it's all out and proud here with the star card. So I feel like you're being put in the spotlight, or I feel like there's something that you've been hoping to achieve. I feel like you are inspired and it goes the way that you hoped for. I feel like this is like you having faith and, you know, seeing the rewards. The stars are aligning for the success. I also feel like this is a moment for looking back for you in November. It's almost like you're going to take stock of where you're at right now, and you're going to see how far you've come. You're going to look at the battle of life, Scorpio, and see that actually you can pat yourself on the back. You know, you're succeeding at moving forward and not giving up on something. You're succeeding at having these moments of epiphanies, but also lucky breaks, and relying on hunches. I feel like hunches are important as well. Any intuitive hunches, I feel are going to really pay off. But the star is healing as well, healing energy there, but I feel so much inspiration. So if you've been feeling like stuck in a rut or things have been out of your control for a little while, I do feel like something you've been waiting for, or you're going to get a moment to shine, okay? Which, as I said, you know, you don't like to be out there in that spotlight, but I feel like you can't help it, okay? I feel like there's some recognition coming here, some really good news, and I feel like it's something that your heart is going to sing with, okay? So this is your overall fated energy for November. I mean, there's going to be moments of you battling low confidence. I gotta be honest with you, there's a challenge here where there's gonna be moments where you feel a little bit sad, like when you're trying to achieve something and it feels like you're stuck. There's gonna be moments, but they want you to power through that energy and have hope, because it actually turns out in your favor. It's really positive, but there's something here that has either been in delay or it's just suspended, and you're like, come on already, where's the breakthrough? So I do feel like also there may be someone that you were dealing with who has an ego. I do feel like this person is going to recognize that they've been unfair in a situation. Now that could be a friend, it could be a work colleague, it could be a boss, it could be an ex-love, it could be a lover. So please take it as it resonates. We're going to go deeper into a Celtic cross. Just to let you know, the first deck I was using was the I'm going to see what that card was, because it nearly flipped there. It's not part of your spread, but I'm curious, so I will get it for you in a minute. The first cards I was using there was the White Witch Tarot by Maya de Aust. Second deck here I'm using are Margarete Petersen's Tarot. Beautiful deck. I'm only reading the upright in this deck, apart from the challenge positions for anything that you may find as a challenge along the journey in November. Now this card, what was that? Ten of Flames. Something's over. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Ten of Flames. Something is, it's almost like you're burning something completely to the ground. Now, I am not surprised by that, okay? Especially on Halloween. I can imagine all of you, or Samhain, however you call it, all of you will be doing burning rituals, perhaps. I mean, do it safely and outside. I will be actually doing a, well, I'm hoping, if I've got time, to share it with you all, a burning ritual where I release and renew, and I will share it with you and see if there's any messages from the ancestors. I'll upload that on Halloween for you all as well, but I'll be filming it on Halloween myself. So Ten of Flames there, but I'll be doing it outside, okay? Because anything burning, you should take it outside. Number one, keep your lungs healthy. You don't want that smoke inside, but number two, you know, you don't want a fire hazard. So anyway, Ten of Flames. Let's get straight to your reading for November. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio what they need to know for their season? Scorpio season, November, what is it? Also, it's a little bit of Sag season right at the end, Sagittarius season. So got to acknowledge any Sagittarians who may be watching what Scorpio season, if they've got Scorpio placements. Heart of the matter. Loving that. The Chariot, look at that. The Charioteeress. Beautiful energy. So this is about being in control. Chariotess. Okay, the Chariotess. So this is about success, movement forward, victory. Now I'm going to get all your cards first before I talk about it. But to get the Wheel of Fortune as your first card and the Chariot, I mean, that's pretty impressive, okay? You're on the move. Now you could be physically on the move, but let's see. How would you like to receive? How would you like to receive? Okay. Okay, so thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Oh, now if you know my readings, You probably know what card that is straight away. If you know my readings, when you get a Wheel of Fortune, you tend to get a Tower moment as well, because that means radical change is occurring. Oh my gosh, what is that energy? It basically means surprise. Okay, so, and I was surprised by that energy. We've got Son of Flames. We've got Justice, loving that. We've also got Ace of Feathers. Oh my gosh. Scorpio, run out there right now and get your lottery ticket, because your end card for your reading is a Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Life. Okay? You start with a Wheel of Fortune, you end the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I'm Scorpio. I'm super stoked about this reading, and I haven't even got deep into the energy right now. I got true chills. Okay, so let us get straight to your reading, because now I can't read for myself, so, you know, I'm removing my own energy from this, but let's see what's coming for you. Just before I start, they're showing me, now this, I scry at the same time as read your cards, just so you're aware. And the image they're showing me right now is, they're showing me an image, but also a feeling. And it's a feeling of someone who is wearing an item of clothing inside out. So it's someone who is noticing. They're showing me someone noticing that they're wearing an item of clothing inside out, going, huh. They're showing me that that's lucky. Okay, now, I feel like this is something that has come up before. Maybe not for your sign, but they're showing me that right now. So if that's you, you notice today, or, I mean, in the last 24 hours, or just after this reading, you notice that, huh, you're wearing something inside out. There's something in this message for you, in this whole reading for you, okay? There's definitely an alignment with energy. The Chariot. Beautiful card. This is movement forward. So this is the heart of the matter. November, you are on the move. Now, you may be physically taking some sort of break. You may be actually taking a quick break, maybe a holiday or a vacation or something like that. You may be, but I feel like this is success. This is about taking charge of your own destiny, finding that motivation, that drive, and, you know, victory, winning something here. So I feel like you're gaining some sort of accolade, but the Chariot often is a directional card. So I do feel like there is another avenue opening up to you, something that you may not have thought about. Okay, it actually both, whichever road you take or avenue you take, I feel like both are positive, but one brings something really interesting towards you, something that you've not discovered before. So I'm going to pull a card and see what that could be. But this Chariot card, okay, they're showing me right now someone stapling things, attaching things, stapling things. So either you're getting super organized in November about something. I mean, maybe it's tax season for you. I don't know. I think businesses, they do tax seasons whenever they start or something. Stapling things together. Maybe it's attaching things together, or things coming together as planned, or you're getting organized, or maybe as you're listening to this reading, you are stapling things together. So if that's you, again, there's something in this message for you. I'm going to pull a quick card on the Chariot to see what the alternative route is for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? Because it feels like a bit of a plot twist. The Hermit. Yeah, it's unseen. It is, but it brings so much knowledge. It is really exciting for you. Two major arcanas to sort of clarify that for you from a different deck. Now, this is a beautiful deck also. It is the THELEMA tarot deck there. But the moon is, you know, expect the unexpected, plot twists. This is about things that are unseen coming to the surface. Almost like when you think about this, because this is a Cancerian card here, think about the crab, you know, it takes a sidestep. So I feel like you're taking an alternative route in some way. And I feel like it brings a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. It allows you to see. That Hermit card shows you, it allows you to see something. There's great enlightenment on this path. So it's like knowledge that has been hidden, whether it's to do with your career, you're discovering something, investigating something, and you uncover it, or it is love. It could be a Virgo or a Cancerian energy here. Someone bringing all their emotions to the surface and actually saying, hey, should we take this journey of life together? And you're like, well, I didn't see that coming. Scorpio, it's rare for something not to get past you that you wouldn't see, but I feel like there's something here that is a pleasant surprise, okay? And the Chariot card sees you moving forward with success, motivation, drive. It's almost like you've faced a lot of obstacles, ups and downs, a lot of challenges, and you're going to acknowledge the journey that you've taken so far and that you've persisted. You've actually overcome a lot with your determination, your enthusiasm, and your kind of unstoppable perseverance in something. It's almost like you hadn't given up on something. So I feel like finally there's a breakthrough. Now the challenge here is the Three of Feathers. So there's some sort of loss or something that you were grieving, or maybe you felt a lot of pain. I mean, sometimes when we take a path where we shoot for, shoot for the moon or shoot for the stars, it can mean that there is a lot of rejection on that path to success. Okay, so you may have overcome a lot of battles, things that you had to let go of, lose, and a lot of loss there, a lot of sadness, a lot of no's in the world. For example, if you're putting out your resume, for a job, you may experience a lot of rejection before you get the jackpot. Everything happens for a reason. The path that you took may have been a painful one, but it was the right one for your soul, and you were strong enough to take this journey. That's why I feel like if you've been on the Chariot, the history of the Chariot card says sometimes we get knocked off our perch in life. Okay, we have ups and we have downs, but I feel like you're recognizing something here, something that you felt you may have lost, or I feel like you're recovering. The challenge here is to not let that heartbreak sort of get in the way of recognizing how awesome you are or how far you've come on the journey. Because the Three of Feathers in the crossing position means there's something you're recovering from. Now, whether that is, a loss of motivation, drive, whether it is a loss of direction, or whether it is, maybe it's a loss of a relationship or a painful outcome in a friendship. Could also be an opportunity that you felt went to someone else. There's something here that you've been losing out on, or felt like you've been on that hamster wheel. You've been sort of feeling like you're spinning loads of plates, multitasking, doing all these things, but you may have felt like you're getting nowhere, and it's making you feel really stuck and brings you quite down. The challenge for the month of November is to move through that energy. Also to take some rest, okay? Because, if you're going through a surgery, for example, or you have a surgery planned, you may be feeling a bit nervous. I feel like you will go towards that and you will heal. This is, a healing energy as well, physical healing as well as mental healing, especially throughout this time period from, I feel from Halloween onwards. I feel like there's a lot of sort of cathartic letting go going on with you, Scorpio. Now, what is below you? Five of Feathers, there you go, Five of Feathers. This is, Five of Feathers is about mental conflict. It's also about retreating from anything that is negative, or, if anyone is verbally unkind or deliberately cruel. Because Scorpio, when you start with a Chariot card and you got Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be haters, okay? When you start to succeed and shine your light, people don't like you coming out of your box, okay? They feel intimidated by your energy. Now, I want to say that because they're showing me something which I feel is very profound. People do not try to pull down people who are on the same level of them or who are below them. They like to pull down people who they feel are higher than them. So you're obviously succeeding at something, Scorpio, where people want to pull you down, but you're strong enough not to let that occur or let that sort of damage your mental agility or take you off your path, okay? Now, the Five of Feathers can be that some people want to get a reaction from you, okay? So some people may, when you think about the Five of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, they said show them. So I will show you Five of Swords. Could you please guide me? Where's the Five of Swords for my beautiful Scorpio? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. So the Five of Swords, there is a person who's got some swords there, and oh no, I thought that was it. Don't tell me it's the top card. It's not. They're saying at the beginning. Could you please be more precise? Did I miss it? Two cards here that kind of stuck together. It's so not going to be worth it when I show you, because you're like, we know the Five of Swords, Baba. Don't worry, we know that's the Seven. Can you please show me the Five of Swords? Why can I not find it? Don't tell me this is the only card. Okay, if I can't find it, I'm not going to waste your wonderful time. Please fast forward this part. I got a bit of a sore hand today, so if I miss this, where is this Five of Swords? There. That was kind of more the middle, not the beginning. They said near the beginning. So, okay. Sometimes I guess we get it wrong. I'll always call it if they say right at the beginning. and get it, and it's not there, I'll always be honest and say, yep, that's what I heard. But it was in the middle, so there you go. Anyway, we got the Five of Swords there. As you can see, this person is taking the swords and they're kind of smiling. The other two taking their swords. So they're actually doing it to get a reaction. They're getting satisfaction out of this. So I would say, Scorpio, ignore the haters, okay? Deep down below you, you may be conflicted about something as well. Maybe conflicted about something that you felt like you lost out on, or I feel like don't overthink things. I feel like you're going to be shown a different path that actually leads to success quicker. Yeah, I feel like there's someone here who intentionally hurt you, okay? And deep down you know who this person is. I would just, rise above that. Integrity leads the way. You know what? Whenever someone tries to be hateful or anything to me, I just smile. Because at the end of the day, it's like, well, the only person they are actually hurting is themselves. Because I know how I feel about me. And I'm not like, sitting there thinking I'm the best thing since sliced bread. But I'm confident in who I am. And it's taken me a long time and a lot of hardship and sorrow to get to this position. Okay, I've done a lot of work. So just someone coming on in with like words, it's not going to knock me off my perch. Okay, so whoever you feel may be trying to get some sort of reaction from you, Scorpio, I would just, smile, move on. I mean, you've got the Five of Feathers there deep below, which is the Five of Swords, and in the past you've got the Six of Feathers. So you're moving on from this. You're doing exactly the right thing. I feel like this is a rite of passage energy. This is a necessary change in your thinking that brings greater wisdom. You're rising above it with integrity. Also, I feel like any mental conflict, because you've got quite a few feathers here. Six of Swords, feathers of swords, so 6, 7 of feathers, 3 of feathers, 5. So there's a lot of things that you've been wrestling with in the mind, a lot of anxiety. Now, of course, over the last 2 years, we've all been going through a major trauma in terms of humanity, and there is a lot of fear and a lot of overthinking. So I'm not surprised that this is showing up in your reading. November, you cannot hide from the things, as you know, and Scorpio, you rarely hide from things. You really are comfortable with sitting with your own truth and plunging to those depths. But if there's anything here, I feel like you're releasing it. I feel like you're letting it go. Also, the Six of Feathers says Spirit is protecting you at this time and bringing you out of troubled waters into calmer ones. You're going to feel anchored in your emotions. You're going to feel like you can see which way is up in November, and I feel like you're transitioning. You may even be physically relocating or thinking about doing it and doing like research, recce missions, like going to an area to see if you really like it to live there, or maybe taking a short break in order to check out properties or something like that. Because I really feel with the Chariot and the Six of Feathers, I feel movement in your reading, like you're going to relocate to somewhere new. Now it could be a job relocation, but I feel like there's short trip here, I feel, coming for you, okay, that may lead to a longer one, okay, is what I'm getting. Now we got Seven of Feathers, which is above you. Seven of Feathers, I mean, this is an energy of dishonesty or betrayal or someone running away. So I feel like you know what this is. Oh, we got a little energy from Spirit here. I feel like you know what this is. This could be someone who returns to your life and sort of messages you out of nowhere, puts you in your head thinking about things, and then either disappears. I feel like this person likes to have some sort of foot in your life. It's almost like by association, but they like to have control in some way. I would be mindful of this, okay? I mean, there's a butterfly here, so I feel like you're transforming this energy, you're releasing that. Also, Seven of Swords can be about being independent. So I feel like you are not conforming, you're not a people pleaser. So in November, I do feel like you're standing your ground on something, and I feel like any of those tides that become major tidal waves, because I see tidal waves, I feel like you're ready for them. They're not going to knock you off your center. You're very strong, okay? I feel like you're marching to the beat of your own drum in November, not just because it's your season and because you're feeling that empowerment, but I feel like you've known what it's been like to go through a lot of hardship, and I feel like you're overcoming this you're moving on from this energy. You don't need those haters or anyone who does not support you in your goals, your dreams, or in your life in general. I also feel like you're leaving mental conflict or analysis paralysis behind. I feel like you're moving forward in a positive way. Now, there is a breakthrough. In the near future, we got a Tower. So I'm going to pull a card on it and see what goes on here. This could mean that someone that you thought had your back, you know, deceives you or tells you a fib or something like that, and you catch them out on it, and you're like, your faith in that relationship or that person just crumbles, and you're like, you know what, I don't need this, I'm moving on. I also feel like with the Wheel of Fortune twice in your reading and a Tower in your reading, it says there's radical change here. Be ready, okay? When you get a Tower, it doesn't mean things are going to be really negative in terms of change. It does mean transition that is, you know, unseen comes, and upheaval may come to your life. But it often is either, you know, taking something away in order to replace it with something greater, something better. And as you can see throughout your reading, things get better. But it can mean something is stale or something needs to be let go of that you may be holding on to, Scorpio, that it's time to crumble. It's time to let it go. Whether it's that ex who comes back, who ghosted you, because the Seven of Feathers, the Three of Feathers, this person really broke your heart, destroyed you, okay? Left you for, and you know, I feel like it was a car crash of a relationship, this one. I feel like this person may come back and talk to you because this period is all about that, okay? Exes rising from the dead, coming towards you. Now with the Tower also, I feel like you're shattering an illusion. You're breaking through something that maybe you were wrestling with for a while. This is an energy of let things fall as they may. Don't hold on to something because, you know, by holding on, you actually make things worse, if that makes any sense. I mean, the traditional Tower card, if you remember it, a lightning bolt hits the top of the Tower, which is the crown chakra, which is that deep knowing. Something you know already, Scorpio, needs to change, okay? And two figures in that card, they leap into the unknown. They take a risk. They take a gamble on something because the Tower is on fire. Now the Tower represents prison. So something that you've been going round and round in circles on, something has to change and there has to be a leap of faith. So the building, that Tower, goes on fire to force those two people out because there's a stalemate. Something's not working or something's not happening. So it means you have to take the leap of faith because if you stay where you are or you hold on to something that's just not working, it will be worse. Okay, to stay there because it's like the burning building, right? Why would you stay in a burning building? You have to get out there. So it can be as simple as a plan that you've got is, you know, you keep doing something expecting a different outcome. They just want you to tweak it, make some changes, that it's like a huge epiphany moment. And then all of a sudden you streamline your luck and things work out in your favor. But I feel like it brings positive change. It really is like Phoenix rising from the ashes, especially since Scorpio and Mars are sort of getting involved with each other towards Samhain, 31st, Halloween there. I mean, if you think about it, the Tower is Aries and Scorpio. Mars, Pluto, big old clash of energy, which is really powerful. Now, advice to yourself in this moment, Son of Flames. This is the Page of Wands, okay? This is about being bold. This is about taking action. The Page of Wands, or the Son of Flames there, is an energy of sort of acting either on a new idea or venturing forward, finding your purpose. Okay, perhaps even thinking about doing something new, venturing into something new. This is about your ideas having value and dreaming boldly and taking action on them. It's also about adventure. So as I said, short trips could be occurring in November for you. You may have even booked a little sort of vacation for yourself as a treat, if you're lucky, to get away from it all, just to breathe, okay? But I feel like you're being inspired on something. If you've got any new ideas that come in November, I mean, I would really pay close attention to them because they have the potential to be very, very successful. If you're looking for love, I feel like, you know, you are really committed to focusing on self, making sure if you've been sort of neglecting your own needs and, you know, resisting believing in yourself and loving yourself fully, I feel like you are starting to really acknowledge yourself, thinking about your identity and your self-image with that first house. And I feel like you're going to revamp your look or revamp who you are, not change, but revamp, I feel, in order, and I feel like you're going to attract a lot of attention. But your advice here with this card is, you know, be active, act on new ideas, be creative, embrace being bold, venturing forward, doing something different. I feel like you are becoming really bold in Scorpio season there for you. I also feel, because this is pages bring news, okay, so I feel like there's some sort of news coming your way. There's yeah, really good news coming towards you, okay? They're ringing a bell right now. I just hear a bell ringing, okay? So either it is a traditional kind of bell, or maybe it's a phone, you know, a bell. Someone's got like a traditional bell on their phone, maybe as a notification bell, as a message. If that's you, they're ringing a bell. That's all I can give you. I can just hear a sound of a ringing of a bell. So if that's you, as you're listening to this reading, that happened just before I said it, or just as I'm saying it, then there's something in this message for you, okay? But there's definitely good news coming towards you in November. We got justice. So this is the external environment. Scorpio, you deserve this. You deserve this success. It's your time. It is your time. Finally, raise your arms to the universe. Thank you. It is your time. This is justice. This basically says all the effort you put in, you will get out. Okay, this is the cause and effect. It's a win-win situation. Okay, also I feel like there is a truth that is revealed to you, and it may be a truth that maybe you don't really want to hear. Maybe you already knew this truth, Scorpio. Now, you're not normally someone who shies away from the truth. You seek it, but sometimes it's painful. Okay, so I just feel like there is a truth coming towards you. I'm going to pull a card on that for you, on that, because I feel like it's connected to the Three of Swords, or the Three of Feathers. The Magician. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. Something you've been waiting for, manifesting. You may have felt like it was not coming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you've been feeling really low about this. There's a major breakthrough. Really massive, like, okay. We got the Magician, something you've been trying to manifest, whether it's new love, whether it's a new job, whether it's a career success or friendships or a status, whatever it is you've been thinking about, whatever visualizations you're trying to turn into reality by taking action on. I feel like have confidence. You're going to accomplish it. It may have taken you a while. It may have been an uphill struggle. That Sun card, I told you, that's in your challenge position. It's like I got it in the reverse. It's delayed. It doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay, you've been waiting. And the Ace of Swords says breakthrough. This is fated. This is destiny. This is major clarity on something. As you can see, that sword, beautiful sword. It breaks through. It's almost like it's in a crown there, and there's victory wreaths around that. So there's a major success or a major triumph for you in November. And it's something that you waited on, but something that you've been grieving. I feel like you felt like you lost this, or it's a truth. It's almost like you hear like something, a promotion or something went to somebody else, and you're like really down about it, but they're like, but here's something better, here's something greater. That's what that Tower is. It takes something away to replace it with something better. So whatever this truth is, I feel like you benefit from it in the long term, okay? And it is major clarity there. Justice will prevail. They just said justice will prevail. This is the card of karma, okay? Now, we've got, I mean, this is, you just got an Ace of Swords, right? Got Ace of Feathers. This is Ace of Swords. So you're going to get clarity. You're going to get a major breakthrough. So you got double Wheel of Fortune, double Ace of Swords. I mean, this is a big reading, okay, for your sign. So I'm really excited about it for you. Okay. Now they're playing a song, but I can't quite grasp it. Could you please give that to me again? Oh, wow. Ha! I couldn't quite grasp it, and it's one of the most famous songs ever. How did I not? They just gave me a few beats of it, and then it just sort of went away, dissolved, because it becomes like it's bubbling in water. I can't hear it anymore. But it's one of the most famous songs ever, and it's We Are the Champions, my friends. Okay, play it again, please. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are well, you know it. We are the champions. We are the champions of the world. Okay, so they are the lyrics that they are playing to me right now. So you're going to get a major success here. I'm going to have to look up the song. I mean, I know the song's by Queen. I mean, I think it's called Champions or We Are the Champions. And I'm going to look up the lyrics to see how it resonates with your reading. But there's a major success coming on in here. Ace of Feathers is breakthrough. Okay, major breakthrough. And it's a peacock feather. So again, peacocking. You may hear me talking about peacocking. You know, that is about people being attracted to you. Think about peacock dance. They show off their feathers. So you're going to be showing something off, or you're going to be in the spotlight for something. Okay, you're going to magnetize something towards you where people are looking at you, which may make you feel uncomfortable, but you deserve this, whatever this is, this breakthrough. So I feel, yeah, major breakthrough here. Now this is the hope and the fear position. Okay, so when you got an Ace of Swords, of course, there's also some sort of mental block here too. You may have felt like you made a poor judgment on something. It may be a poor time management judgment is what they're showing me, because I feel like you're on the hamster wheel. You don't leave yourself any time to rest. So I'm just going to quickly pull a card on that before I move forward. May also feel that you're very stressed recently, mentally stressed, so they want you to take some time out, get a little bit of rest. Also, as I said, I feel like you may discover that someone has not told you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But hey, Scorpio, what's new? Okay, I was going to say what's new, but this card actually came out too. Judgment. Oh, yeah, you're going to be judging something here. Big time. Okay, Judgment card is weighing up options, but also maybe someone will be, maybe you'll be judging this person who's told you an untruth and seeing if you can give them a second chance. Now, Scorpio, you're not unfair. If you feel like someone would deserve another chance, then of course you would grant it. But if you've given this person many chances, you may gain clarity on the situation and decide to release them from your path. The Judgment is a wake-up call. It is a life purpose. Now you may be discovering that you've got a new talent elsewhere for words, because they're just giving me right now that your voice is important. Speak your voice, even if it trembles, is what they just said. Your voice is important. So whatever this is, maybe you use your voice for your work. I mean, most people use their voice for their work, but I mean, it could be relevant to your situation. You've got something to say, Scorpio, and it is important. Don't doubt yourself, okay? So, but the Judgment is the card of second chances, but it's also the card of rebirth. Okay, when you get this card, this is about being, in the right place, the right moment, and understanding what you need to do. Okay, making a final decision on something and taking the first step. Listen to your guides. This card is very important because the Judgment card is like a between worlds kind of card. And on Samhain, Halloween 31st, that veil will be very thin. Your guides are whispering. Listen. Okay, I do feel like you're going to be pointed in the right direction, and you will be inspired to take this path, and it will be a positive outcome. Okay, but you may be weighing up or judging somebody that I feel like there's part of you that loses a bit of respect for this person. Okay, now you could also be going through some sort of legalities because we got the Justice card. The truth will out. They just said it. The truth will out. So if that is to do with you, Scorpio, the truth will out, and I feel like it is a positive outcome for you, okay? And we got the Wheel of Life. Beautiful energy. This is your outcome. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Life. As I said, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. This is you being up. This is good karma. This is your luck changing. This is destiny. You're going to see what your life's purpose is. Everything that you came here to do, your life's mission, I feel like it becomes so clear, and I feel like you get an extra helping from Spirit to be along that journey. So lucky breaks, expect them. I feel like if you think about it, it pops out of nowhere, it works out for you, okay? It does require you coming out of a comfort zone because we do have two Wheels of Fortune and a Tower. So I feel like it does mean you have to come out of that comfort zone, take a risk or a leap of faith in a certain direction, but I feel like it turns out exactly the way you were hoping for. And I do feel like this is an abundant opportunity. So a lot of abundance and prosperity for you in November. And you deserve it. Absolutely deserve it. I'm so excited for you. Very positive outcome. So expect the unexpected, but I would say that there is some really good shifts happening for you. Be mindful of the haters, especially when you're being successful. Okay. Now I'm just going to pull a final card for you, my beautiful Scorpios. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpios? Near future, present, rapidly, shortly. It says, expect arrivals any day now. So whatever it is you've been waiting for, good news, whether you've been waiting to hear from a person, it's coming now. It's in the present. This is your season. So I feel like you're getting this luck now. And it says soon. Number 23. When you reduce it, 2 plus 3 is 5, which is a Hierophant card. So that's knowledge. As I said, you're going to be taking another path that allows you enlightenment, that allows you to see something that I feel intuitively you kind of knew, but I feel like it was hidden knowledge. And now you're getting the truth out kind of energy. I feel like you're going to overcome any obstacle, challenge. You're going to meet it head on. It's almost like you're going to feel the fear, do it anyway. Okay. Oh, they're just showing me a spider right now. Spiders are so lucky. So either they're showing me a spider walking across a surface. So if you're literally listening to this reading and seeing a spider, walking across the surface, then there's something in this message for you, okay? Spider, it's so important. So if you've just seen one as you're listening to this reading, there's something in this message for you. It's walking, okay? Spiders are so lucky because they weave their web of destiny. They create their own destiny, okay? If you think about dream catchers, for example, they're always, where they tend to be, in the shape of a spider's web to catch opportunities, okay? Dreams, opportunities. So the spider weaves a web and catches anything that they've been trying to visualize or trying to manifest. So whatever opportunity you're trying to catch there, I feel like you're going to get it. This is such a lucky time. Finally, I always want to air punch for you, okay? But near future, presently, rapidly, quick changes, quick positive ones, okay? So I'm just going to get a trinket for you. Thank you so much, guys, for angels. I do want to say, oh my gosh, I could feel it from the trinket. I'm glad I looked at it, but I was just going to say that if you're looking for new love, I feel like you will be talking to somebody new. There is a new passion, a new spark between you and a person, okay? I feel like it's destiny. You meet this person out of the blue, okay? You are not expecting or even looking for this person. Out of the blue, you meet somebody new if you're looking for love. I do also feel like there's an opportunity coming in terms of your career. I feel like you're in the spotlight, recognition, and people appreciate that sort of unique light that you bring, but also that depth of feeling. Don't overthink things, okay, Scorpio? Now, the trinkets that we got beautiful. I haven't had this trinket in a long time, and it's a bunch of grapes. So I feel like this is fruitful energy. You're turning something into something else, okay? A celebratory energy. If you think about the grapes, they're beautiful, very healthy, and also, you can crush them and make wine, for example. But I feel like this is a very fruitful situation for you. This is ripe for the picking. So whatever it is that you've been waiting for, it's now ripe for the picking. It's now time, is what they're giving me. They want it on the Wheel of Fortune. Which one? Wheel of Life, Wheel of Life. Okay, Wheel of Life. Beautiful, very colorful. We've also got 2 hearts coming together, entwined. So partnerships are starred, of course. 7th house, as I said, partnerships, passion, ex-lovers, but also new lovers coming on in there, emotional ties that bind, but also bringing closure to the past. So I do feel like you will merge with your heart's desire throughout November, and I feel like it is a coming together energy rather than a tearing apart energy in November. So I feel like very positive energy. If you're looking for love, I feel like there's new you'll be talking to someone new there, as I said. But if you're in a loving relationship, I feel like you deepen that connection even further and maybe even go to the next stage. You're very honest and open with each other, and I feel like you're turning a page and maybe even moving. I feel like you're moving. Where'd you like this? They want on the star. Healing hearts maybe coming together. So if you're wanting to connect with someone from your past, expect them to reach out. There's a lot of sorrow in this union, a lot of miscommunication, and a lot of running away from true feelings. Okay, so if this is twin flame energy, I feel like this person comes to tell you a truth. Okay, you may not like what you hear at first, but I feel like you can turn it around and heal it should you want to. Also, we got another feather. Feathers are so important in your November. Expect to see them everywhere. Okay, everywhere is what they're giving me. Could you show me a specific one? Oh, okay, they're showing me one that is black and white. It almost looks like it's kind of spotted, but it's not really. I think it's just the pattern of the bird. So black and white, but spotted. Very unique feather. If you see that in November, or maybe you saw it in the last couple of days, Spirit's got a message for you. So whatever it is that you're trying to wrestle with in your mind, or you were thinking at that time, it's going to be a positive outcome, is what they're showing me. So feather, look out for that. That is a sign and a synchronicity in November for you. But expect a message. Feathers, swords, communication, clarity, breakthroughs. That's what's happening in November for you, okay? And rest, my beautiful Scorpio, rest, 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 okay? Where would you like this? They want it on the Ace of Feathers. I love that, okay? So major breakthrough. I'll leave it there. If you would like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, my beautiful Scorpio, all you have to do is write in the comments box below these words: I am a magnet for abundance, okay? Those are very important words because you affirm that you are a magnet for abundance. I'd love you to visualize something that you really want to achieve. See it like you got it, like you're living it now, like you're living that lifestyle now, okay? Because thoughts become things. And right after that visualization, say it out loud. I am a magnet for abundance. And it shall be so, okay? But you just need to write it in the comments box below, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 21st of November. I'll upload it in a video. Those two words, I am, are very important because whatever you follow those words with, you affirm who you feel you are, and so you become. Okay, so words like I am successful, I am love, I am abundance, I am lucky. All of those things are important. But if you say I am clumsy, I am stupid, I am, not lucky, then you start to affirm what you feel you are, and so you become that. Okay, so I am, affirm. I am a magnet for abundance. Okay. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Scorpio. I hope also you enjoy your birthday season. Sending so much love and light out there for you. I mean, put a lottery on as well, maybe. But also, if something resonates here, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpio. Love and light.